Yeah, so we are very excited because we have been waited for this product to reach in Malaysia, in Philippines, yeah, for some times already. Yes, because this is very, very effective. Because when we look at the statistic, although we know that COVID-19 is really important to avoid, to take care now, but another alarming figure is actually the cardiovascular disease, because just last year alone in the whole world, the number of death case caused by the cardiovascular disease is 18 times more than the COVID-19 virus itself. Yeah. So, and when we look at the Philippines, yes, the heart disease and the stroke is still the top two causes of death in Philippines. That's why it's very important we start to take care earlier. And the statistics shows that every one in two Filipinos have high cholesterol problem, and every one in four Filipinos have hypertension problem. That is why it's so important, for us to really take care. And some people may say, I don't have a high cholesterol problem, or I don't have a hypertension problem. Do I really need to take care of the blood health? Yeah, so there's a few symptoms here you can actually check for yourself, or for your family. Number one, do we always have forgetful problem? Sometimes like now we always easily to forget things. Or number two, headache, migraine, or even dizzy. Or sometimes, when we walk or when we climb the staircase, do we easily lose the balance or unsteady? Or occasionally we have chest pain problem, or irregular heartbeat, or breathless, or sometimes very easily to feel sleepy even we have enough sleep, or maybe varicose vein problem, cold feet and cold hand, or numbness of feet or hand or face. For example, when we wake up in the midnight or in the early morning, we found one side of our hand or leg numb. Yeah, or maybe water retention problems, or like erectile dysfunction or infertility problems. So all these are alarming because the body is telling us that maybe our brain, our heart, or liver, the kidney, or the hand and feet and the reproductive organs start to have poor blood circulation. So we really need to start to take care. And we also studies found that the leading cause of sudden death is also cardiovascular problems. So I always tell my friends, if today we are diagnosed with other disease, even like cancer or any other illness, we still have time to do treatment. But if there is a sudden heart attack, there's no time to cure. It can be immediate when the blood clot actually flow into the main heart blood vessel and actually stuck there. It can be immediate cardiac arrest. Or when the blood clot actually flow to the main blood vessel linking to our brain, it can be an immediate stroke as well. And there's no turning clock that we can really save that. So prevention is always better than cure. And when we look at our blood vessel, do you know how long is our blood vessel? It's as long as 160,000 kilometers, and it can circle around the earth for 2.5 times. And it's all, there is many tiny blood vessels in our body as well. So it's like there is highway, there is small road, there's many, many roads, and definitely there will be traffic, there will be congestion in the blood vessels. It's just that whether the congestion is more serious or less. Yeah. And this is we found from the documentary, the doctor is actually extracting out those amount of plaque or cholesterol that is stuck inside the blood vessels and block the blood flow. Oh my god, looking at this. So imagine, we all have this kind of blockage in our blood vessel. So it's really important to start to take care before it get more serious. And talking about our heart itself, do you know that our heart is the most hardworking organ in our body? Our heart beats 100 times every single day. So many. And ask ourselves, if we are at now already at our 30s, 40s, or even 50s, have we really take care of our heart? And when we're comparing, like engine in the car, because engine is most important to the car. When engine stop, the car cannot run. Same as the heart in the human. When our heart stop pumping, our life end as well. But we will really take care of the engine of the car, because every 5,000 to 10,000 kilometers, we'll send the car to do service, to do maintenance. The lifespan can last maybe 10 to 20 years. So maybe every year we'll need to pay like between 20 to 50,000 pesos to really pay for the maintenance. Yeah, but for the, I mean, for the heart itself, we have never really have chance to really take care of it. You know, the lifespan can be 70, 80 years. Yeah, but we never take care of it. And what happens if we really break down? For car, we still can do replacements of the engine, but for the heart, you know, it can be end up with a bypass surgery or a sudden death. That's why it's so crucial to really start to take care of our heart. So how can we normally maintain a healthy blood, heart, and blood flow? So the general recommendation from the doctors now, maybe first they will give the drugs like aspirin or some drugs to help to thin the blood or to dilate the blood vessel. But it's not really a long-term solution, because once we start the Western medication to control the blood pressure, the cholesterol, it will just help to suppress. I mean, it's not really a long-term solution. And once we start, you know, we have to take forever the medication, and there is side effect as well. Number two, angioplastic surgery. So this means that the doctor will actually put one stent like this to put into certain blood vessel to expand it so that it dilate the blood vessel to make the blood flow better. But imagine, we can only do this maybe on one or two blood vessels. But what happened to the rest of the blood vessels that are still blocked? We cannot do surgery for all the blood vessels, right? Yeah, so we need still a better solution. And number three, bypass surgery. So this is a high risk surgery. You know, this is when the main blood vessel is blocked. So the doctor actually need to cut a section of the blood vessel from our calf and move to the blood, sort of to build a bridge from build a new road to link the blood flow channel. Yeah, but this is a major surgery. And let's say if we are already 60s, 70s and above, we don't want our parents to go through this high risk surgery as well. And it's very costly. And also we can only do on one particular blood vessel. What happened to the rest? That's why we are all very excited when we have this solution, which is all natural, no drugs, no surgery, and no risk involved. But just by drinking it every day, we can maintain our heart health, and all the blood circulation and the blood vessels will be, you know, have a better flow of blood. So this is the first in Asia, a triple action blood flow solution, which contains the nitric oxide, the tomato aqueous extract, and the patented curcumin extract. So number one is nitric oxide. So this is also inspired from a Nobel Prize winning research, because we all know that every one of us, our body can produce nitric oxide. So nitric oxide is important to dissolve all the plaque and blood clot that in our blood vessel. But what happens when we age? We lose 80% of our ability to make nitric oxide. That's why when we age, you know, we can see the blood vessel become more narrow and narrow because of all this plaque formation that is taking on the surface of the blood vessels. So when the blood vessel become narrow, our heart need to pump even harder and harder and harder. That's where hypertension occur. Yeah, that's why when we have more nitric oxide, when we drink this formula, it helps to dilate all the blood vessel, you know, not just one blood vessel, but all the blood vessel. It helps to dissolve all the plaque that is formed at the surface of the blood vessel, and it also slow down the plaque build up and maintain the flexibility of the blood vessel. So you can see that the blood vessel, after, you know, taking more nitric oxide, it actually become healthier as before. Number two, we have the award-winning and patented curcumin extract. Because in the market, there could be some other product that also release nitric oxide, but it just maybe with one ingredient. So our unique formulation with the three ingredients, like this patented curcumin extract, it helped to effectively increase 40% more nitric oxide production, and it helped to enhance the L-arginine reactability, meaning the body can react better and produce more nitric oxide. That's why it's very effective. And this patented curcumin extract also help to reduce the total cholesterol by 19.3%. So it helped to reduce also the bad cholesterol, it helped to reduce the triglyceride, and it helped to increase the good cholesterol. So it's all supported with the medical studies, yeah. And number 3 is the award-winning and patented tomato aqueous extract. So this patented tomato aqueous extract will help to maintain the normal platelet flow to prevent the aggregation. Yeah, and the effect can be seen as fast as 1.5 hours after taking. So it can help to make the spiky platelet to become a healthy, smooth platelet again. When the platelet is smooth and healthy, actually you help to reduce the obstruction of the blood circulation. Yeah, and that's why we say it's a unique formulation that contains 3 powerful ingredients that helps to smooth the platelets, inhibit plaque formation, and to manage the blood cholesterol level. Yeah. So, and all these are the award-winning formulation, including the winner of the Nobel Prize. So, and all are backed up by a lot of studies and results, and we recommend to take one in the morning or one in the evening. Yeah, and for those, let's say we are thinking, to just take 4 months as a treatment cycle, we recommend a 4-month treatment package as well. So we have also a lot of testimonies. This Dr. Willie Santos, he has been suffering for high blood pressure and high cholesterol for 20 over years. By just taking the LxYang for 2 months, the blood pressure and cholesterol reduced. And another testimony, so this man also have problem with the cholesterol and some stroke symptoms because there is numbness. But when he take, for 2 months, the cholesterol reduced and the numbness just gone in 20 minutes. Yeah. And another testimony, this lady have a chest pain, yeah, and shortness of breath, but her condition improved also in just 2 months of the LxYang. Another testimony, this lady have high blood pressure and sleeping difficulties, but her condition also improved in 2 months of the LxYang. And another one also, the blood pressure and cholesterol for more than 10 years improved with the help of LxYang. Yeah. So this is also another testimony whereby the sexual vitality problem also improved after taking 1 to 2 months of the LxYang. So we have the launching package here. This is for the 4 months treatment cycle that we recommend for everyone, at least, for ourselves or maybe for partner or for our parents. So the original price is 43,000 peso, but the special launching now we have for October is 25,000 peso only. The saving is 18,000 peso. And imagine we are talking about this 4-month treatment cycle for one person, just like we send our car to service, right? So this 25,000 divided by 1 year, we only pay 69 peso per day. But if we happen to have to do a bypass surgery, which cost can be up to 1 million peso, that amount of money we can actually pay for 40 years of this 4-month treatment. So prevention is always better than cure. So we have 2 packaging size. One is 14 sachet, another one is 28 sachet. The 14 sachet, one box is 4,300 peso. The 28 sachet is 8,400 peso for member price. Yeah. So we also have a lot of testimony because we also bring in this unique blood test that it's quite expensive, but I just want to show you a few immediate testimony we have done because the blood test that we've done in Malaysia. Yeah. So this is the LxYang. So it's a powder, but when we mix in water, so you just taste like orange juice. Yeah. So just to show you, this is a testimony of Ma'am Melissa. Yeah, so this is before, just take 1 drop of the blood and take under microscope, we can see that the blood cell actually clot together, indicating a poor blood flow. But just in 30 minutes, you can see that the blood cell actually starts separating, meaning that the blood flow immediately become better. Yeah, and this is another testimony of Sir Paps. Yeah, you can see that, there is many cells, but it's clogged together also. But after 30 minutes, we can immediately see that the cells start to separate and move faster. Yeah, this is also another testimony of another Philippine members when they come to Malaysia. So this is before and this is after. So when so many testimony with just 30 minutes, we see the difference. This is also before and after. And sometimes we say, I thought young people, the blood flow could be better, but no, because of the diet, because of the pollution, because of the food we eat, because of, maybe not enough sleep or not enough exercise, you can see that the blood cells also clot together. So every one of us really need to have this treatment cycle, 4 months for, every year. Yeah, this is 30 minutes after the LxYang. So we have so many testimony, and the product is really amazing. It has been in Malaysia since 2007 for 13 years, but now we are doing an upgrade to the 4th generation to make it even more effective, and we are bringing the latest formula to the Philippines. So we are all very excited. Yeah. So if you feel that this product really can help you and help a lot of people, yeah, do invest, one set or at least one box for yourself to start to experience it. And also please invite more friends to join us this Thursday 8 p.m. because we have a special speaker. It's the doctor, medical doctor from Malaysia. It's very difficult to get a medical doctor to speak for us. Yeah, but this Thursday we have this session open for everyone. Yeah. So this is just my sharing. I hope that it helps and to let you understand more about our